Guys, Agni here, and today we're going to talk about the new update that they have coming out. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so Agni here, and like I said in the little intro, we're going to be talking about the new update that is going to be coming out on the, I believe it's the 21st, April 21st, 2025. Alright, before we get into that, got to get into the usual shenanigans. I'll try not to make it that long. This video is sponsored by AppCoins. Those have been around for a while, know how it works. You can get anywhere from 5 to 65% off all in-game purchases using my code AGNATA1. Full description of how to do so will be down in the description down below, as well as a link to my Discord, which is a good Discord. You can go and ask questions, hang out, and not have any other issues like that. A great way to support the channel is hit that like, hit that subscribe, and leave a comment. It helps me in the algorithms and allows me to be able to keep making content for you guys. All right, so let's get right into it. I'll also be doing a video on that frilled lizard thing tonight. We finally got it, so I'll be able to deep dive into that and kind of give first impressions on that. All right, so for new content, they got the Underground Maze, where they're introducing 3 new awakenings for Predator, Jet Black, and Blood Giant. I don't really think that that's going to make any of them good, honestly. They're not really all that great at all, so unless this awakening is just absolutely insanely good, which we can go into them when they do release, and break them down and see how they are. But yeah, I'm not really looking forward too much to that. Optimize the purchase logic for the ladybug habitat. Optimize the purchase process so you can set up a purchase list for quick purchases, require subscription agreement. I'm not surprised. I mean, I would have figured they would add that in a subscription at one point in time or another. I wish that they would give you like increased rarity on maybe on items that you want, whether it be like, you know, ports or whatever, but that's the route that they decided to go. Optimize the items placed under the other category. Please refresh after the update to see the latest items. I'm assuming that just means that they rearranged them or perhaps moved them around a little bit. Optimize the point acquisition logic for dual queens glory, and dual special lance. Takes effect from the next event. I'm hoping that they're not reducing the amount. I mean, maybe for like the regular duels they could, because you end up with an obscenely amount of points that you just really never can spend. But for the other ones, I'm hoping not. If anything, I hope that they would increase the points in the dual special lance so that you don't have to buy tries with diamonds to optimize out to be able to buy the store each week. But we'll see how that goes. Remove daily challenges win/loss point reward, which I'm not sure exactly. I'm assuming that's to do, it's to do with the dual special lance. So more than likely they're just kind of revamping the points, which would make sense because like if you're up at the top of the dual special ants and you hit anybody below you, you only get like 1 or 2 points, whereas if anybody hits you, they're getting 6. So hopefully they make that more fair to where it's just a flat point to loss ratio. We'll see. And the crystal cores and those rewards will be moved into the daily tier ranking rewards. Okay. Adjust the amount of crystal cores, glory crystal cores, red crystal cores in daily tier ranking system. And these rewards will be sent via mail the next day. Okay. So that's probably like how we just collect them already. Now it's going to be sent by mail instead, I guess. Kind of odd because, I mean, as you go up and down the rankings, you can get more or less crystals. So it kind of sucks that they're doing it right at the end, to where I'm assuming it does the calculation. Optimize the display of Troop Star Challenge attribute details, and it added a re-challenge button for field challenges. That part's nice. It's kind of stupid. You got to click out and go back in to challenge if you want to try a couple of hits, test your luck as far as the skill. Let's see. Optimize the display of. Oh, I already said that. Season optimizations. Adjusted the station troop difficulty for all season fortresses during bonus period. I guess what I had heard is that somebody made it through the bonus again, so they're probably making it harder again. I remember a couple times now it's been a debacle because some alliances were able to get through that bonus period. Honestly, I don't know why they just don't make it so that it's like locked down and you just can't get through it, but whatever. Optimize the display of various season event tabs under events, race to champions. Okay. Just the number and location of campsites in some initial places of vast jungle season. I assume that probably means that they're making them a little further back, and probably a few less would be my idea, but I might be wrong. Adjusted the buffs provided by some fortresses in vast jungle season zone. That's good as long as it's on, the right side of things. I think that if they increase in the red zone, that could put us right back to how that version was right at the beginning. Adjust the locations of rivers in the lizard wetland area of the vast jungle season zone. That was kind of a big problem because it was like you couldn't throw a dead cat without hitting the river. So in that area, so that's probably a good thing that they did that. All right, bug fixes. Fix an issue is screen text was displayed incorrectly when upgrading Buddy Bonds bonus from stage 1 to stage 2. I didn't notice that. I don't really pay attention to their actual wording on a lot of crap though. Fix an issue where the special evolution promotion icons were displayed abnormally in battle reports. Also have not seen that. Fix an issue where the rally button was displayed abnormally for frilled lizard habitat during the Alliance trial under certain special circumstances. Haven't been able to do that yet, so I wouldn't have any idea. Fix an issue where the red dots were displayed abnormally on some game screens. We have that quite a bit. Fix an issue where the Camp Fortress influence value was displayed abnormally in some seasons. I haven't paid attention to that. Fix an issue where the territory coverage was displayed abnormally under special circumstances when placing an alliance tower in barren land or vast jungle. That would get annoying. So, all right, well, that's just about all of it. Basically, it's just quality of life things that they updated. Nothing really major or groundbreaking. So, not too surprised, not too concerned. Should just be a pretty standard little update. All right, guys, well, that's all I got for you for right now. I'll put out another video later about the frilled lizard. Egg out.